with like moving out of big space. Yeah. So I need to be careful. I need to sometimes use this thing called a flashlight, which is basically you press the Windows button, back button, and you point somewhere, and it'll use the camera to sort of show, you know, what you're looking at in reality. You know, with the camera. It's quite good actually. Because how it works is, do you know how it works actually, the mixed reality thing?
Well, I've heard that there are different forms of it. The one that I think I'm most familiar with are the ones where the game has like different areas and you kind of like jump from area to area. So that way you can like kind of reuse the same room space without needing a lot of room space.
Yeah, so not just like that, but how Windows mixed reality works is it has cameras at the front. And this sounds quite bad, but in practice actually, I mean, it has cameras at the front, I think two, and it tracks where the controls are in front of it. So, yeah, you don't really need to calibrate it.
Unlike the HTC Vive, for example.
Yeah. Also, one thing that's quite weird and quite good is that, yeah, my controls actually came with batteries, which are going to get replaced tomorrow, because I'm going to make sure they're charged and that.
What kind of batteries do they come with?
Triple A, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hope when play updates don't start single player, they add signs into the game so I can actually add signs to find these chests.
No, don't hide in the closet. Drag his body into the closet. Very well. I'm debating whether or not I should buy a Beat Saber. Do you know what that game is?
No, I can't say I've heard of it.
Imagine Guitar Hero but with lightsabers and virtual reality.
Okay, maybe I
That's
have
basically
heard of that
what it
game.
is.
What was it called again?
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber. Probably heard of it. I'm not sure I saw it though. Do you have the gear? Does it like require guitar or something to use?
No, it's the controllers and you've got lightsabers, like I said. You need to hit notes with it in certain directions. Like I say, it's like a... let's like Guitar Hero in that sense, you need to do things in certain order. So,
OBS says it's dropping frames due to encoding lag. I wonder why. Well, now that I have unlimited funds, I wonder what I should buy. Oh wait, why can't I put it there? Really? One of the things I wanted to try is only surviving off of all Hamlet foods. Oh, there we go. So I could only make Hamlet foods. Let me see if I can get that list. Are there any recipes here that don't require something special? A steamed ham sandwich.
Steamed ham.
Yep. Oh, it requires one foliage. Oh, you can just use regular petals? Okay, I might have to try this recipe. Let me see, what does it require again? One foliage, one vegetable. Excludes monster meat. Restores a decent amount of health. 40 health. And if I can get that for just using a flower. Maybe flowers plus picos. What else could I use? Besides the picos. Could kill a bird, I suppose. Here, even better idea. I'll go and visit the food shop. The grocer. And wait, I don't sell meat?
My guy's about to get frisked, and I have 3 knives in his. He has 3 knives in his pocket, and they don't care. Yeah, frisk me.
Is he gonna get in trouble for that?
Nah. Okay.
Alright, isn't carrying knives usually a problem in any place that you'd end up getting frisked?
Well, it depends on who you are. I'm a weird guy, so I'm alright.
I'm not going to store the tools inside the chests. It's taking it a bit too far. Wait, what happened to Robin? Seriously, Robin's gone. Oh, you're outside, okay. Oh, you got stuck outside and then you come back in.
Just pour this vial of rat poison into the champagne flavor box. And no one cares.
Too true. To put my hammer on this shelf as well. Okay, that's gonna be clean enough for now. Maybe Robin was hiding stuff. Some of the stuff should actually go outside. Of course, Robin's gonna keep most of my money. I'm still surprised at how many frames are being dropped here. 6.5%. And it says skipped frames due to encoding lag. I don't like it when I look at my CPU, it's fine. Right? I guess we can close on the Photoshop. Let's see if that helps. Maybe it's just like reporting it incorrectly on my resource monitor. I'm not even sure what season I'm currently in. Alright, let's see if they've got anything new at the store. Still no meat. I was pretty sure this is the store they sold drumsticks at. From time to time. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's see if a drumstick counts. For the ham sandwich. Robin, you're being very annoying in this position. Come on. Go somewhere else. Here. Take you outside. Take you for a walk. Take an old yeller back behind the shed. I need ice. We even have veggies. No problem, I can buy veggies. And the ice as well. And then of course I needed the flour. Oh, you can't put it in. Actually, it has to be legitimate foliage. Does... what's her name sell that? Yes, the florist. Does she ever sell foliage? I don't know. I don't think so, though. You would think she would, because she's in the florist business, but... huh. Well, that's kind of... why does Clay like adding useless recipes? So strange to me. Like, who the hell is ever going to have that much foliage that it justifies making a steamed ham sandwich? It's a vegetable fruit item obtained by picking a fern. Similar to petals, foliage can restore one health when used or fuel in a campfire. Ferns are naturally spawned objects which are similar to flowers. They grow randomly in caves and are more abundant in ruins and can be picked to obtain one foliage. Yep, that's pretty scarce. Let's try the ruins here. I'm pretty sure in the bat caves I can find foliage, but maybe not in the pig ruins. I'm surprised they never mapped this one out before. Yeah, it's just a plain old ruins entrance. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for one of those bat caves. There's one. It's probably the nearest. Yeah, see, there's a fern. 1, 2, 3. The thing is, I don't know if they ever respawn because it might not rain down here. And bees don't plant them either. Alright, here we go. Ham sandwich. Should work. And it gave me meatballs. So what did I do wrong? Oh, it absolutely requires large meat. It said 1 meat in the recipe, but then it shows in the picture it's a large meat. Okay, because they don't call morsels meat. Right. It needs like a full 1.0 value of meat. Suppose I put in like 2 mini meats. Well, 2 morsels, right? It doesn't mention like a value though. It just flat out says 1 meat or cooked meat. And then like 2 veggies. It doesn't, oh, it doesn't say it excludes ice. All of the examples they give, yeah, it uses large meat. Or what I call large meat is actually just called meat. Okay. I could use 3 foliage as well. Alright. Back to the drawing board. I have to go out and kill a pig. Yeah, shutting down Photoshop seems to have helped. My encoding, my skipped frames due to encoding is down to 3.5% now. So even though it wasn't showing up as like not having enough processing power in the resource manager in Windows, it was actually having trouble, I guess, at peak times. Here we go. Why does this pig not have a torch? It's the middle of the night. No matter. I can still bleed. Take from the rich, you say? You're going to die poor, I say. Where is that scoundrel? Alright, here we go. Almost starved myself to death. Alright, excellent. The trouble I go through for a sandwich. Hi Angelo, and Apple Pie, and Hikaru. How was Christmas for you, if you celebrated? I'm working on making Hamlet-specific recipes. So at the moment, this one is going to be a ham sandwich. And I'm gonna have to buy some of the ingredients for it. Ooh, she's actually selling a large meat now. Sadly, it costs too much for me to justify it. I mean, like, seriously, 5 oinks for that? It's much easier to kill a guard and take it by force. Let's see if this turns into a ham sandwich. It's Clover from Twitch a few months ago. Cool. I got your Japanese name right? Well, it's not, like, in the font. Wait, what do they call the language? The letters. It's the Latin version, so it's a bit easier. Since when do you have houses and towns in the game? It's for the DLC Hamlet. You get your own house, and you can buy one, build it. There's oh, I got my ham sandwich. Look at that. First time I ever made one of these. Now this is supposed to be a decent source of health, so 40 health here, as well as hunger. How much hunger was that? Let me look at the page for it. Restores 37.5 hunger and 15 sanity. So while it's not necessarily all that easy to make, because it requires a foliage, which is, I think, fairly limited. Like, besides the bat caves, where else am I going to find more foliage? It doesn't spawn in the ruins, to my knowledge. So let's check out another recipe. I want to, like, kind of get a feeling for these Hamlet recipes. I haven't really made many of them yet. Most streamers would ignore because they can't pronounce my name. I'm glad I wasn't one of them. So one of the things I always wanted to make here was tea. Tea is really cool in Hamlet because it can turn into chilled tea when it rots. It rots really fast, but we need 2 orange picos and 1 honey to make it. Yeah, for some reason putting squirrels in a teapot is how you make tea in this game. If only it were that easy. Merry Christmas, Steffi. I have to chop down some trees. Oh, maybe not. So I see some picos around here. If I bait this trap with, like, wait, I can't bait it with a twig? Are you serious? How about I bait it with an oink? I got an orange pico. All right, that's good. Here, bait. Rats. See, right there are the regular colored picos. I'm gonna try to chase you to the trap. I need 2 orange picos to do this. Seems a bit contrived, just for 1 tea, but let's see how it goes. There. Tell that to Clay. They're the ones who decided to require you to capture squirrels to make it. Oh, and I also need honey, so I'm gonna have to go down to the mant dens and steal honey from them. Ooh, that's another thing I should do. I should get the, is it called the feral stone? because then I can read what the mats are saying if I carry it. Let me just double check here. I want to make sure I get the name right. Yeah, it's the Pharaoh Stone. Have to go into the Mant ruins though. So, if only I could store them in here. I guess they just get stored in one of my chests then. Let's hope they don't die by the time I get back. Any particular mods that I use in Hamlet to reduce latency? If you mean like the frame rate, I use the one by Carl Zelf. I think it's called like Performance UX. It's for Hamlet. That's the best one I found. You can tweak some of the parameters to make sure the pop-in isn't as bad. In the past, like I've had really bad pop-in, but I seem to have gotten settings decent enough where it doesn't impact my frame rates too significantly when I'm in the jungle, while at the same time allowing me allowing me to like move around without ridiculous pop-in for stuff. I keep forgetting to refuel the sprinkler for my nettles. I guess it is the mild season now, because I'm not noticing any humidity or allergies. So the question... Okay, I need to find a mat. Yeah, right there's a mat then. Could even build a road over to it if I wanted. Picos chase after seeds too. Yeah, I guess if I had more seeds, I could use them. Now that clay changed how difficult it is to get or to break through those hidden doorways and stuff inside caves, it's going to be more important to actually get a birdcage up and going so I can rot eggs and get niter, so I should probably look at that too. Open honey chest. Here we go. No, 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 no. There are two of them. These things do a lot of damage. What are they called? They're grubs. They can do a lot of damage when they do that dive right there. Just wanna like steal some stuff out of this honey chest. With him. Can oblige me. Yeah, let's just kill them. Oh! Nah, took some damage there. Oh, and now the mants are after me as well. That's a sad state of affairs. This is getting quite hectic. Maybe I should just continue on into another room. See if I can steal honey over here. Now the problem with these mant dens, whatever you want to call them, is that they change their doorways from time to time. So you can kind of get locked in here if you're not careful. Okay, I just need like a little bit of honey, come on. Surely it's not too much to ask, is it? There. Take 3. But it's a full moon. If only there was something useful to do in Hamlet during a full moon. I'm not aware of anything. The picos become rabid, but who cares? They're picos. So let me double check this recipe here. Never made it before. I just want to make sure I don't botch it like I did the ham sandwich. So what can I use? Because it excludes ice, twigs, and veg. I guess I can use another berry, right? The recipe doesn't say I can't. Alright, let's try that. I've got some berries in here. 1 honey, 1 berry, and then my 2 picos. My 2 orange picos specifically, let's see. Nothing like cooking a squirrel in a crock pot. Hey, here we go. Tea. Now this is normal tea. I'm gonna wait for it to spoil, and it should turn into chilled tea. And the ironic thing is that if you put it in the ice box, it will actually cool more slowly. Because it's rotting. And it cools. Alright, time to find the Mant Pig Ruins. I'm not sure I've found it before. It might actually be up here. This one might be it. So I probably should get my gas mask. And a machete, and maybe some flint. I mean, sure, it's not on the floor anymore, but I still don't know where anything is. So is it really that much better? Maybe I only have 6 flint left. I should make the golden one. Yeah, I should totally do that. How hard would it be for me to build the bank? Distractions, distractions. Now that I have a lot of money, a lot of points, it's not like that big of a deal, I don't think, to just buy all of my gold. Hey, wait, why is the key to the city? Here we go. I don't think I ever made the bank itself before. Oh, it's called the mineral exchange? I just kept calling it the bank. Yeah, okay. We need 2 gold and 4 cut stone. Oh wow. Inventory is full again. Curses. Do I still have gold? Yeah, just enough. Alright. Merry Christmas and jingles. And have a happy new year too. Yeah, okay. Mineral exchange has been built. Let's see. I've got 5 on this side and 3 over here. It sounds like it belongs right about here. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to buy gold. And now it's time to make some gold tools. There's that luxury machete. Instead of having to worry about flint. This will be much better. You can see the tea is spoiling quite quickly. Now, from what I understand about the tea is that it works similar to coffee, except it's not quite as good.
It doesn't taste rancid. Unlike coffee, which makes you wish for death. Oh.
You don't understand Don't Starve coffee.
Yeah.
What does one normally do to recover sanity in Hamlet? As WX, I've never really worried about the sanity, because I just, every time I recharge my health using lightning, or I get put in the overcharge state, I'll automatically lose all my sanity again, so I haven't made a big deal out of it. Otherwise, there are some recipes, I think. I could quickly take a look at the recipes, but like I usually just don't, it doesn't matter too much to me. But there are about 10 new recipes now. I suppose Surf and Turf might be viable if you can buy some of this stuff. Let's see, what's best for sanity here? Lobster dinner. Tea is good for sanity, plus 33. So is a spicy vegetable stinger and iced tea. Yeah, so nothing too incredible. There's like no real killer new recipe to restore sanity. And the thing is, with Hamlet, you're going to be losing sanity a lot more than you did with the previous games. Like 2 seasons make it easy to just lose gobs of sanity. The humidity season, it's because you're constantly dealing with wetness, and then the lush season, it's because you're going to be sneezing all the time and stuff. Must be good tea if 2 squirrels in it. Where I live, we only use 1 and a teaspoon of honey. So you're saying I can only use 1? I can use 1 pico instead of 2? Yeah, okay, this is the place we get the feral stone. Haven't explored it yet. Should be interesting. Apparently, you can trap these scorpions with a trap. I want to try this, and I don't need this gas mask anymore. Perfect. And I also should buy a lot more gears whenever I have the chance. Wait, do snakes get trapped in the trap? I haven't tried this. Doesn't look like it, no. Sad to say. Yeah, so now I can't use this to break the suspicious crack. Sadness. I'm gonna actually have to go and make eggs. And let them rot for gunpowder. And as you can see, the spoiled tea is about to turn into iced tea. I don't know. The trap doesn't really seem to be worth it. You can just as easily kill them by hand. It was something good to know, though. Keeps your options open. If it ever comes down to it and it starts raining scorpions, now I know what to do. Maybe massive forest fire control. When you have a massive forest fire, you can have like dozens of them dropping from the trees. Yeah, there we go. Iced tea. Turned into iced tea. Yep, I guess I'm a little bit faster now. Probably should have saved it. But I don't know if I'll regularly be making it. If I can use only one pico to make it, it might make it a little bit more viable. It's like an energy drink to speed me up. I have one pico left, so it's a viable experiment. I'll get back. Hey, it's a wishing well. That I'll probably never use. Okay, I see you both. Setting them on fire is usually pretty effective. You have to have 2 picos. I was joking, don't quote me on that. Okay, no problem, Stuffy. I was just wondering, because like sometimes the wiki isn't always the most accurate. For example, when they talked about the nettles, they said you could use like berries or vegetables, but the thing is, if you do that, you can, it's like a 50-50 chance of getting ratatouille or the fistful of jam instead of the rolled, is it? It's nettle rolls, I think. So I ended up using ice due to somebody's suggestion. Sadly, I forget who it was. Somebody suggested ice to me. Seems to work fairly well. Here, since I'm WX, I think I can pick this rock up and get away without getting hit. I have to bring my ball peen hammer down here. Harvest these statues. No feral stone. What am I doing wrong? Like I explore. Oh, it's probably hidden behind a wall, isn't it? Yeah, because I explored the entire thing. Guess I'll have to go back. And make some gunpowder. I haven't played Hamlet because they're cheap. It's still in early access, so there's a lot to be improved on it yet, I think. Does it cost like $7? I forget exactly how much it costs. If you were in the beta for it, I think Clay gave it away to those people afterwards. After the beta was over. Hamlet is $7 at the moment. You get quite a bit for it. The entire game has kind of been reskinned for this. So cheap I can't spend $3. Didn't know it was still in early access? Yeah. It'll probably be in early access for at least another 6 months. From what I was hearing. Apparently Clay wants to do a lot of quality of life stuff to improve single player to make it sort of comparable to multiplayer. And they're going to be doing it while developing Hamlet. What do you mean by replay, Ramsey? Left stingers. Ooh, my Pico's almost dead. Let's feed it monster meat. What happens? Oh, they don't eat monster meat? Don't eat meat of the monsters. How about a berry bush? God damn it. Don't eat berries either. Well, that Pico is gonna die then. Because these bats came along at just the wrong time. And decided to interrupt my sacred ritual. Is there anything that's more annoying than bats? They're just like the worst thing. The worst kind of creature to invade. Too bad they don't follow me down here. I guess that makes the case. Wow, I should build my base underground. I would never have to deal with bats again then. If I just stayed down there. Yeah, there's just so many of them. Oh my god. How are there... Apparently there's no cap? It's like, seriously? Why, Clay? I don't know how to deal with them until late game. I guess I'm gonna get a lot of pig guards. That's probably gonna be like one of the missions I'm gonna have to deal with here. Let's see if I can quickly make this Pico into something. Probably not. I don't have like... What happens if I add like 3 berries to it? Will that give me meatballs? Time to find out. Gives me fistful of jam. So apparently a Pico is not considered a morsel, which is very, very strange. If you killed it, it would turn into a morsel, but as is, Pico is not considered a morsel. Okay. I'm looking for something. What the hell is it? Venom gland. I'm pretty sure I put a pet venom gland in one of these chests. There it is. Alright. I'm gonna make a pig guard location. Where should I put it? I want it close to my base, obviously. I can't build it in... Oh, wait, maybe I could build it in the jungle? I don't want it too close to my existing base, but I want it to be like close-ish. So maybe right up here? I'll just have like a lot of guards. Is the Pico a vegetable? It could be. It probably is. That would explain why it, or a fruit, either a fruit or a vegetable. That would explain why I got Fistful of Jam out of that. Because what are like the things that invalidate Fistful of Jam, like prevent it from happening? There's got to be like some ingredient you can add. Yeah, so you're not allowed to add dragon fruit, twigs, or any sort of meat or vegetables. Oh, okay. So we definitely, yeah, picos are considered fruits then, according to this, because it has to be just fruit. Fistful of jam is a food item cooked in the crock pot by combining any fruit. Yeah, okay, except dragon fruit. No meats, vegetables, or twigs should be added, otherwise it will result in meatballs or ratatouille or wet goop. So, there, confirmation. Picos are vegetables, somehow. I like the music. It's the soundtrack from Crypt of the Necrodancer. Pretty good stuff. Would recommend. Alright, I need to start clearing this area out for pig houses. Or for guard pigs. I will like wall them all in and then make it a very dense area. That way it'll be easier for them to fight. That's my plan here. I need the key to the city. And I'll probably also build a golden axe. Luxury axe, I should say. It's not just any old golden axe. Hope this fire doesn't get too out of control. Called Slash and Burn. Looking good. Now just time to chop everything down. Orange pico is a fruit. Yep. Picos are people too. There are a lot of things I need to do. Did I ever capture that bird? Is it in a bird cage at the moment? Because if so, yeah, there it is. I should make some eggs to rot them while I have the opportunity to do so. Berries. Yeah, this meat is about to go bad. Oh, I need to cook it first, though. Right. Should have used the charcoal for that. If picos are fruits and people, then fruit are people too. I mean, I've heard of veggie tails. They're a bit anthropomorphic, but I never heard of fruit tails.
Fucking fruit.
Anthropomorphic fruit. No, they're veggies.
Roughly.
It'd be funny if it was called VeggieTales and they were all fruits, though. Hey, Exotic Kitten. Do you have a happy Christmas? If you celebrate that. A bit hard to avoid it, I think, if you live in any Western country.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah.
I should have eaten the meatball instead. I actually loaded this bit this morning, hadn't a chance to dig into Hamlet since testing. They've changed some pretty interesting things. Added a couple new buildings. Now there's an apocalypse season, so a lot to get into for sure. I'm gonna let these eggs rot. I hope it doesn't matter if I keep them inside. I want to keep them inside so that way nothing eats them. Alright, so we get the eggs rotting. There should be... like, oh. Yeah, there would be no way to like get rotten eggs by default because there are no pangolls. Campfire in a house equals fire alert. The only people who are going to be putting out my campfires are the guard pigs. They're the ruthless smoky bears of this world. Oh, missed egg. You do not want the base near them. They'll put out your fire faster than you can say 911. Oh. So this area up here is where I want to build my pig guard pen, I guess. I'll have them all locked in. And then whenever the bats attack, hopefully they'll be able to contain it. So I probably should get the fork and dig up some of this turf. That way I'll be able to see what I want and where I want it dug. Ooh, my health is a little bit low. Let's see what kind of cool Hamlet recipes I can make to restore my health. I've been trying to focus more on making Hamlet recipes. Mandrake soup. Oh, all these are from Shipwrecked. The steamed ham sandwich is actually the best. It requires 1 meat, 1 vegetable, and 1 foliage. And I still have a foliage left. So I just have to get... Oh, I can actually make it not really. I'm gonna have to go and buy a vegetable. Let's see. The grocer. You got any veggies for me? Here, carrot. Oh, I should just buy the large meat instead of wasting my jerky. And yes, by the way, Robin has been exiled. Oh, I needed two. You needed 2 vegetables. Robin has been exiled for making too much noise. Imagine you have a pet that's in your house that's constantly wheezing and sounds like it's on the brink of dying from asphyxiation. My mic sounds better? That's funny because I don't have my EQ on. Does it sound any different now? Usually I boost the mid dynamics a little bit to increase clarity. But maybe it's because I'm just not fatigued yet. Oh, did my my songs ran out, didn't they? My tunes. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Steamed ham sandwich. Good for 40 health. And it also helps me learn a new recipe. So that's all good in my book. Have to push past the discomfort. Okay, watchtower. Need halberds and cut stone. First, let's actually... Do I not have the fork? Oh, I put the fork inside one of the chests. That's what happened to it. I remember seeing it in one of these. I put it in here by mistake. I'm not intending to put the tools inside the chests. Oh, and I probably should get the umbrella, huh? Oh, I have the umbrella on me, okay. So the question is, if I'm going to be headed that way, I'd probably like want to go with a road like this. Oop, snake. So let's see where this takes me. Alright, that's about to the center of it all. And then I'll also connect it to the road on the horizontal. Okay, how many tiles is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Just oop. Ran out of space. Don't have my walking cane anymore either. I should go and get another one. So I'm thinking I'll put like guardhouses on either side of this road here, so because the thing is you want to have like an area to run around in when you have the bats come. Maybe I'll make it square instead. I'm not quite certain yet. If I could fit like 4 pig guard houses in the center and then have a road around that, and then pig guards around that road, I think that might be the best. Time to go kill some more pig guards and get those halberds though. Last time I was here, you sounded far away. It could just be the distance to my mic as well. Sometimes I have it close. Oh, it's peaking now. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Depending upon how close I am to it. Sometimes I'm like half a foot away, sometimes I'm more like 3 inches away. So that probably has a proximity effect. In general, you do want to be kind of close to the mic, but it can have a downside of picking up too much undesirable, like, mouth noise. Okay. You. Me. Are the pogs still capable of being, like, eradicated? Yeah, they're little troublesome dog-like animals. Wasn't there like a Pog in Final Fantasy? No, it might have been Mog that I'm thinking of. Oh my god. How did I get hit by lightning when I'm standing right next to a lightning rod? Come on. Game, what the hell is this? Like, legit. I was standing right here. I couldn't get much closer than that. Oh, well, since I'm fully insane now, I might as well go get my rest of my health back. And this is why I don't bother with sand. Oh, you're gonna run away from me now too, huh? And this is why I usually don't concern myself with sanity. Does something... Does something pick those iron nuggets up? I think I did, now that I... Because apparently if you leave them there, I've been told that the Thunderbirds will respawn after they're killed, but if you pick the iron ore nugget from their nest, they never respawn. Don't know how true that is, I can't attest to it personally, but... I remember somebody saying that to me. There we go again. There. Got it out of my system. You know what I haven't got out of my system? You. Die. Oh. Bigger fish to fry, huh? Nope, that was my bad. I really wanted to save that, that halberd. For obvious reasons, I could have used it to build the guardhouses. Like, they don't care if it's 1% or 100%. So it's a bit of a waste there. There. Better. Where's that pig guard? Or not pig guard. Here. You're not a pig guard. You are gonna die though. Thunderbird, you're gonna die too. I've had it. Get over here. Yeah, that's what you get. Screwing with me, my boy. Gonna die for that. I just finished getting out of insanity. And you hit me again and burned the pig skin that I got from killing a rather innocent miner. And I don't mean like that. He had a bit of a miner torch on his head. Oop. Nightmare fuel equals free points at this point. You're standing next to a lightning rod that you still get hit? Yeah, I did not understand that. What exactly happened there? Because the lightning hit it afterwards, like after the first strike. It did it again, dude! What? I've never seen it prioritize WX before, when there's a lightning rod nearby. Can that actually happen? Weird. Deal with this Terrorbeak here. Recently? I haven't like been on Discord in the last couple of days because Christmas. Yeah. Tends to be like a time of year when family demands more of your time. I'll look after the stream. Gives logs to Liner. It's a great way to like corner them, so that way they can't keep running away from you. You could do it with other animals as well, or other pigs, like in the base game. That was the best way to kill non-werewolf pigs by yourself. It's pretty funny how much damage that water does to me. Done in 94 health already. Just from being wet. Let's go fix some berries. In the middle of the night. Logs or rock rudeness is punishable by death. My town, my rules. Okay. Have a good night. The problem is Clay just doesn't add additional recipe. I guess they did for Shipwreck. But like, for Hamlet, there are no new recipes here that actually make me excited to use something besides like meatballs all the time. Like, why would I? You have to memorize it and everything, and then usually they're just not as good. Not as easy to make. I want to make ham sandwiches? Well, I have to go buy a whole bunch of ingredients. And like, where do you even find foliage after you pick everything that's in the caves? Snake bone soup, same problem. It requires snake bones. Asparagus requires asparagus. Which is not something... Oh, maybe you can plant asparagus? But once again, that involves farms, which nobody wants. Okay, so the one thing I have been using are the nettle rolls. They are actually quite valuable. That one requires bean bugs. Thanks for the follow person with the name I can't pronounce. And then of course there's tea, which requires the picos. Again, very inconvenient. All these recipes that they introduce for Hamlet are not remotely easy to make. And when I say that, it's like I'm open to the possibility of even buying the resources, but you can't go and buy a lot of these Hamlet related resources in any of the stores. Like, let's go to the grocer here. You're not gonna find bean bugs here. Like, nothing Hamlet related is sold in these stores for food. Same thing here. You'd think she'd sell foliage, she doesn't. Alright, what do I need? Cut stone. And then more halberds. Oh no, it's the rock. Let's see. Only there was something useful to use it for. Watchtower. Okay, it just flies away. Nice. I've always had it either kill me or grab me before. Never tried to make it just leave. Nettle recipe? Yeah, I use nettle recipe. Which reminds me, I need to go and remember to water my nettles every evening. Could make meatballs and have been exposed to different kind of air than in vanilla. Are you saying that could be a potential recipe, or is that what you make? What is... My computer's making a noise I don't like. That's better. It's like kind of vibrating. Kind of a rattly noise. Hopefully that's been taken care of there. Alright, so let's say if I make this the center, I run around run around in the circle around that every time the bats come. And then I'll have a circle of guard towers around the road that's around a small cluster of guard towers. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Let's see how it turns out. Oof. Need to go get my pith hat. Humid season is back in style. And the amount of whooshies in these steams are amazing. What's a whooshie? Oh, there's my system overload. Oh, should I fight these pigs first? Maybe I should fight them now, while they're still manageable. Ooh. Back to armor. I could also have like an ice fling-o-matic somewhere here in the center, so that way when the pigs are setting the bats on fire, the flingo can put them out. And the funny thing about the pigs is they're aware of the presence of the shadow creatures, but they won't fight them. Does that apply to pigs that are hired by you then as well? Haven't tried like having hired pigs fight. I don't think they do, but... Okay, pigs, you can stop running around here. Just give me... Yeah, so I'm thinking... here we go again with the overload. This will be the road that I run around right here. It's not perfectly centered, but it's good enough. Wow, this is quite a rain. I'm actually soaked at this point. I need that mod that I use in multiplayer, which disables the color palette change when you're insane. Things don't look as annoying. Because like when you're insane, it becomes kind of super saturated. Pigs should be back, right? No? Make a hammer and bring him back. If only I had the stone. What is their respawn rate? They always seem to respawn really fast, so I never paid attention before. Pig... Guard? Royal? Here we go, Royal Guard. Where does it spawn from, though? Oh, they don't want to tell me. Tower? Watchtower, maybe? Yeah. Doesn't say in the wiki. Nobody's added that information yet. So apparently I'm on the cutting edge. Trying to figure that out. Yep. Thief. Takes a thief in the night. Actually, you're going to die. Who said remember me? It's just pigs stealing from me. I'm gonna take all this money back from him, by the way. I'm not getting away with this shit. Get over here. Coward. Fight me. You brought in your terror beak, huh? Couldn't have it be a fair fight. He has all my gold, so I obviously have to fight him. Bastard. Oh, more terror beaks. How lovely. And I say that in an entirely sarcastic sense. Oh. Dude. Leave me alone. Frickin' terror beaks, man. And that pig again. Pig. Leave me. Anally retentive SOB. Nope, did not mean to do that. Okay. How close am I to getting recharged? That pig is still following me. Good lord. He must have like 40 oinks. Yeah, 40 oinks of mine. Here. Fight another day. Like 2 terror beaks. It had to be 2. Couldn't have been 1. Could have been 1 in a pig guard. It had to be 2. There he is. I'm gonna die. Die hard. With a vengeance. I don't know how many coins he had. When pigs die, do all the coins stack, or do they just give them to you individually? Because if they give them to you individually, then I only got 1. Oh, you're one of the bad ones, huh? Oh, they're all bad? What else we got around here? Anytime there's like a confluence of pig guard houses, I should take to smashing like all of them but 1 down. Because I can fight 1 at a time, but 2 becomes very tricky for me. Because you only get 1 hit. Except the timing's even a little off. One of them will hit you, and you'll never get a hit in edgewise. Like even that got me. Ho hum. Pig guard protects the city, protects the people, does good things, steals money. Yeah, it's like I said, man. The pig guards are very corrupt. They even let royalty get away with crimes, as we've seen with Wilba. They ignore her petty crimes. Oh, we have bats again. As if we didn't have enough bats, as is. Not gonna stop me from continuing this fight, though. A good fight must be fought. There we go. Oof. See if we can get any of these pig guards to join the fight here. Or are they all more insistent on me killing me? Oh. I have to get rid of the armor. Let's see. Can only hide in the bank at the moment. I tore all the other buildings down. Rough dude. Not so good, not so good. Too close on me. Come on. You wanna fight? Get over here and fight. Cowards. All of you. Stand and fight. By the way, the pig guards are also responsible for many of the wildfires that sprout up around these pig villages. Just saying. They are also arsonists. Should be enough halberds for a few more houses. Ooh. Got a swashy hat here and a note. Don't need these torches, let's read the note. Better not eat that swashy hat. And get rid of this torch. The ultimate Smoky Bear burns down a row of houses. Well, as you've seen, Smoky Bear is quite adept at passing the buck on to the next person. He's not interested in personally doing anything to prevent wildfires. It's always about only you can prevent wildfires. Except you have to hire Patrick Warburton to voice it. Like Smokey, aren't you? Interested in helping us fight those wildfires? No, no. Pigs could learn to be careful with a torch. They could just have lanterns instead when you think about it. I don't fully understand why they don't have lanterns. They're advanced enough to have lanterns, right? Their indoor buildings and stuff have them. But for some strange reason, pig guards are quite addicted to using torches. Alright. Next phase. My pig guard trap. What do you want to call this? Oof, that's a bit close to that road there. Not so keen on that. I'll put it a bit close. Let's move this one. Oh, let's move this one out a little bit more. Stay away from me, pig guard. Or royal guard, I think they're called it. Oh, royal guard. It's a mouthful to properly enunciate. It's a bit like the nettle rolls. Ugh. Some words just are not easy to pronounce. I would like to see like what would happen if we tried to design a spoken language with a computer algorithm, you know, taking into account the difficulty of certain syllables and whatnot. Oh wow, I ran out of pigskin? You're kidding me. That's rough. Flatstone turf. Okay, that's the wrong stuff. Raising rants about Smokey Bear. Well, when you hear those commercials time and time again, they do start to get on your nerves, I guess. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, more pigskin. I should have like 40 of them. Here we go. Nice. Oh, wait. I probably should also grab some more cut stone here. Got another 9 right there. Any more? Probably not. Oh wait, 7. I'll take that. Left my other fork in the other pig village. So I'll have to make another one. Pig just wants to stand here and act all courteous to me. Pigs, move. Move out of my way. Doesn't have to be perfect. But I need to get it placed. Eventually I'll just pan-flute them all. Keep them quiet for 5 minutes. Gonna need the shovel to clear that out. Thanks, Rock. Language would be all emoji. I'm not so sure. The idea behind the algorithm would be something that understands the difficulty certain consonants and stuff are for humans to pronounce. Be weighted based on that. More flowers. Evening Kula. And Merry Christmas.
Started a bit late. I got a little carried away with talking about food.
Oh, really? How is it?
It's good, except for when the AI is dumb, which that actually.
Have you ever played RimWorld?
No, I've seen gameplay, but I have not actually been able to yet.
Yeah, they're a little bit similar.
I've had my water plant queued up since like cycle 3 or something.
Did you like
And
deprioritize it?
Yeah, it's been prioritized pretty highly for the past 2 cycles now. And it's only just now almost getting done.
Well, I'd take a look at some of the other stuff you have, then if you're building everything in high priority, I could explain it as well. I've fallen into similar traps.
Why aren't they building pipes? Oh wait, it must not be in range, right?
Banfluid them all, keep them quiet for a bit, and then kill them. Sadness, though, I don't have a pan flute.
Sure.
Can I even make one? I don't have any magic yet. I'm not even sure it's available in Hamlet. I know some other stuff isn't. I'm planning on walling this in with stone walls. But I probably should get to the turf first.
Yeah.
Or did I think I dug up all the roads on this island. I'm gonna have to go to the second big village island. Yeah. Well, the good news is that there are a lot of roads over there. Could find the Pharaoh Stone, because apparently I need to blast my way into a secret entranceway to find it. But I don't have any gunpowder. Clay changed yet since like the last time I played, and now you actually do have to have gunpowder to blast your way through those hidden passageways. Oh, I should get some grass here. Biggest difficulty is social political acceptance. Emoji is neutral, so it's closest to a common language. Yeah, but it doesn't really have any spoken form. I suppose woo-woo, but even then, people's examples of it. The idea is that it would be designing a spoken language. How is the emoji a spoken language? Yes, I agree, it could be difficult to gain acceptance for a more efficient language. But you gotta start somewhere. Alright, here we go. Second island. Those mandrakes are amazing. They only come out at night though, which makes them a little bit more difficult to deal with. And like the bunny houses, you can't hammer their houses down. think this is the furthest I've ever survived in Hamlet. Day 81.
Figure out why I can't put this bottle in.
And of course, this was the world that I didn't have any berry bushes. I had to buy and plant them all myself. Pith out time. Can I dig up her magic? Yeah, I can dig that up. You have to be very careful using a fork around these pigs. To make it easy to walk in front of you, you'll accidentally stab one in the loins. And then they'll proceed to viciously attack and pursue you. Pursue and attack. I may have put the cart before the horse. Drops are enabled? Yep. Work with single player as well as DST now.
Which is pretty neat.
Yep. It was nice of Clay to extend that functionality. Ooh. Let me get my armor back. It's still the sign, isn't it? And that's the skin that's being given away at the moment.
Yeah. I wonder where we're gonna get a normal sign.
It's pretty normal to me. Oh, you mean for the sign that you just can write stuff on?
Yeah.
I suppose that is the one people tend to use more, isn't it? Oh no, the doors have closed. Yesterdays have taken my tomorrow. Nope. Wrong thing. Oh, that's a terrible. Yeah, the things that you run from. I want it to be that way. So my idea was that I would be able to run around this area here, and then I would have walled-in pig houses throughout the rest of it. a matter of fact, I could probably dig up this road over here now. How many more pig houses or guard watchtowers? Only one? To kill more guards here. So instead, how about I start making those walls? He says, how many would I want? I want to like put them in this corner. One there maybe. A block. Maybe just one here. One in each corner. Be the cheapest way to go. I could always add more later, I think. I need something to eat. And then let's see about those walls. Ooh, speaking of things to eat, I'm actually starving now. Any more fertilizer here? Nope. Whoop, ran out of music again. Let's see. It's been a while since I played Family Jewels. I wonder if he's gonna copyright claim stuff though. That's like the main event.
I have to leave here and there the new drive, the external processor that I'm using in conjunction with my computer doesn't really work too well with Steam.
What does that mean?
I've been earlier I was playing the Oxygen game.
Yeah.
And after an hour or so, just like an hour and a half rather, the game started running extremely slowly. I mean, that hasn't actually happened since then.
So you solved it, or what?
I guess, I mean, I had to do a few things to my hardware.
That's good. You got it
Yeah.
fixed. You're using the same Mac, right?
I'm using it. I picked up over the holidays I got a new one.
It's a Mac Mini or an iMac?
A MacBook.
Oh,
I'm running
MacBook.
it through HDMI to my computer.
Like, what year is it from?
2017.
It's pretty good. Just a MacBook, right? Not a MacBook Pro.
Yeah, actually it is the MacBook Pro.
Oh. It's probably as strong as the Mac Mini then.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're having a problem with it. That's a decent upgrade.
Well, it is the first problem I actually have with I'm sure it's not.
If you do have a problem with it, make sure you get it taken care of before the warranty runs out or anything.
Yeah.
Time to break some skulls. Yes. Tasty. I should also get myself some more walking canes at some point. There's just no reason not to knock down the houses in Hamlet. I wonder if this will be like nerfed at some point. How many resources you get from them. Then again, like, it's just normal destruction drops. Maybe they'll make it harder to get the hammer to like knock down a village. Probably be the more moderated way of going about it.
Yeah.
It's like right now, every single one that you knock down gives you 2 boards, 2 cut stone, and 2 pigskin, which is amazingly useful. Should be enough for now. Ooh, and I could build those streetlights over there in the pig pen as well, so that way when the bats attack at night, I'll have plenty of light. Oh, that's right, I need more halberds. Crikey. Pretty big oversight. Let's see. Should be plenty of pigs to fight down here. One halberd, two halberd. Red halberd. Blue halberd. Let's save this one. Well met indeed. So fighting them in the humidity, it's a bit interesting. I don't think I'm quite fast enough.
Well,
Nope, I'm not.
going to crash.
It's a play game.
Yeah, where is that?
I'm gonna bail on this fight here. And get my health back. And I probably should go eat something. Huh. No turnips.
Why does he keep saying I don't have a medkit? I have one built.
Likes messing with you again. Here we go, radishes. It's probably blocked by something. It's usually what ends up happening. Oh my god, bats again. Too many bats. It is serious, they start piling up. Wow, one hit was all I had left on that pig. He died. I bailed too soon. Run. Filthy cowards. I'll wait for backup all the time. Yelling, he's got it. Got it. Well, this is enough halberds for a couple more houses.
Yeah.
Wait, can I not walk through there now? Great. Not placed correctly. I don't want them to get is there actually like a benefit to them getting stuff? Need stones. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to have the wall stick out. Okay. Another one. Another fight to be fought. Yeah, it does start to get annoying when you're trying to focus on building something and constantly being attacked by nightmares.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's going to be a pig that keeps running past in front of me. There's just something really irritating about having panicked royal guards hopping around. Just like it's making me anxious. Yeah, they finally chilled out. So now, supposedly, next game ever. Here, I should be able to walk along that. Like that. Pig, you're in the way. Thank you. You like to loiter. What can I say? Dude. Move. I can squeak through there. Too much water? Yeah, surprisingly, my weapon isn't soaked, so it's not gonna fall out of my hand. There's no point in like drying off or getting my sanity back as long as I would just get randomly struck by lightning. Oh. The minute you turn your back, you're under attack. This is the last halberd.
Well, dang, that's a shame.
What?
Probably gonna lose to starvation.
How many cycles did you make it in?
19 so far. I mean, 2 people are probably gonna die of starvation soon unless this meal would grow something.
That's still the biggest problem, huh? Starvation.
Yeah. I don't even have to play Don't Starve. What do you know?
Yeah, the starving and oxygen not included is more hardcore. And you don't starve.
How ironic.
I know they've changed a good deal since I last played it, so maybe it's harder now than it was then. Grab something to eat here. Seeing as how I don't have any food on me. Ooh, I don't have bug spray on me either. And that could potentially be a lot of bugs. Take arms, 2 arms. I need more, need to kill pigs. Need pikes, halberds. Medieval fighting machines. Oh. This pig's getting ganged upon by the bug. Just now he's gonna get ganged upon by me. Hopefully. How many do you have left?
You expect them to be the first ones to go. No.
Yeah, see, in RimWorld, when you start losing like that, the game changes, and they start throwing some good events at you. Like, maybe they'll have somebody crash land to give you more colonists.
Oh, yeah.
It depends on the storyteller. They call them storytellers that you choose.
I'm guessing the storytellers are sort of difficulty.
Yeah. You can choose more erratic ones and stuff for a greater challenge. Hey, I actually needed that lightning strike for a change. I was low on health, I was down to like 40 or something.
Well, that's another grave that I gotta build.
Graves to be dug and dirges to be sung. So how many is that? It's another 3 halberds.
Why can't you get somebody who knows how to farm?
They just keep randomly despawning. The terror beats. Oof. I need food. I guess I can just cook this meat here. That's what I'll probably do.
Ah. My researcher died, who I named Elon Musk.
That's a good one.
Well, another grave to add to the collection.
You're burying Elon?
Well, I mean, I haven't even buried the other 2 yet.
I don't have the same pedigree though.
Let's see, who's gonna last longer, Bob or Steve? Well, I guess the question is gonna be who's gonna last the night.
I have no preference. Based on the name. What news is this? I say, we should make an enemy out of you. So what you can do is you can attack a pig guard, run away, and eventually he gives up on the chase, and then when you come back, he will start running after you, but his cronies won't. You can use this to lure one away from many, even though it does take a bit longer. Like otherwise, you know, when you first attack that one pig guard, the other ones see it, they all come after you. But then, you know, once you get rid of them for the first time and then you come back, only one will remember what you did, because you actually did it to them, whereas the other pigs only witnessed it. And they'll forget about things they've witnessed, but not things you've done.
Well, an update on Food Battle Royale. Steve has starved to death. Congratulations, Bob. Your reward for outlasting Steve is...
Gone. Like a freight train gone like yesterday.
Your reward is somebody to watch you die.
You got 2 left now?
I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to salvage it. Say probably. Unless my crappy base can somehow support a whole 1 person.
The audacity.
Yeah. We'll have to see, because some of the meal would actually work. Okay, Bob, I think that's enough time on this side. Oh, well. Oh, it's not. Huh. I guess he enjoyed himself too much.
What a way to go.
Yep, he's starved while having starved.
It's something else. Yeah, the
And
deadliest
the
sword.
already won. That was fun.
Feed me, Seymour.
Oh no, we're at space for graves.
Yeah, honestly, these pigs are just annoying the hell out of me. Dude, stop running for 5 seconds. Just chill out. Relax.
It will be okay once you're in my stomach.
Like, I cannot build the house here because it's pigs, man. The frickin' pigs are in the way constantly. It's, And now he's gonna stand there? There we go. Oh. Might have been a bit closer than I wanted it to be. Yeah. That'll be fine. Okay, that won't be fine. Can you just... Absolute chaos. I tell you about herding cats, but never mention herding pigs. It's the true test of patience. See, and then my plan is to put the lights outside the wall. That way I can see at night. Outside the wall of pigs.
That's funny, the person I selected can't do it, so they're gonna be kind of useless on their own.
He's really digging you into a hole. Despite his lack to dig. Lack of ability to dig. These pigs are not fun when they're freaked out. And right now it happens far too often. I want to know if I can. I'll assume I can't get through. Yeah, then that works. I have to extend one more.
Oh hey, now that everybody's dead, nobody's starving. Well, there's one person alive.
We found a solution.
Yeah. It's called the Pharaoh Snap. Oh, god dang, we have toilets and you still make a mess. You don't even have small glass.
Oh, okay, this fog is, it's about time for it to go away. I've just thrown enough of it.
Go away. I'm gonna be right back in this room.
Okay. Yep, took a hit. I think it's a good start, I think. Has a road going in and out. Hopefully we'll get gates at some point. Oh, very quality of life updates. I'm going to head into the jungle. Hopefully get some fly traps stocked. Oh wait, should I eat first? Any questions being answered? Eat or not? Esto es la pregunta. You remember who this? He never kills. Never kills anything or never gets killed. Ooh, my jerky's about to go bad. Let's eat it. There's some fly traps over here.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So apparently I can't kill them when they're in their cocoon stage. Which is kind of silly. 1, 2. Oh wait, maybe I did. Gosh, I'll not steal the key from the city from me. The key to the city.
Good evening.
Hello there.
Good
Evening, Elaine.
Hello.
I'm making
How's everybody doing on this Christmas night?
pretty good.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too.
Well, I mean, I'm only legally allowed to stay out for the next 48 minutes. Just better get it out while I still can. Well, I mean, for some people, it would be an hour and 40 minutes.
For me, it is 18 minutes. Oh wait, no, 28 minutes. But
Yeah, 20 minutes.
For me, it would be like an hour and
An
30
hour.
minutes.
Huh. I'm surprised how well this is surviving.
Hey, fewer mouths to feed. It'll last longer.
Yeah, I guess. Geez, they've urinated too much.
Oh, let's hang up. These two no stocking sticks. Okay, it's saved. For a second there, I thought the game crashed. Where do I keep my vines? There we go. Probably should keep one of the bugby guns on me now that more of the bugs are hatching.
Well, you know what? I think it's gonna be pretty easy for the one dude to survive for a while.
Really? Why is that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's plenty of oxygen inside of the rig.
Oh, it's food that was killing you before?
Yeah. And if there's only one person that needs to eat, then, yeah. I mean, of course, they should probably figure out that we have outhouse.
Hopefully. Seems to be critical of keeping the place hygienic.
I remember when I was making my water tank on this stage, I made a pretty big oopsie because I had neglected to prioritize the walls of it the highest and let all the water that I was going to plan on seeping into it seep out of it.
Is that partially responsible for your current predicament?
And well, I mean, I fixed it eventually. I just had to run a pipe from the bottom of my base all the way to the top.
Only you know, Angela? I can't say. I'd knock down all of these stone walls, I suppose.
Because I want those graves built.
How negative is it to leave them just laying around?
I don't know. I mean... Oh, hey, look, I have another dupe.
They would just keep coming, won't they?
Yeah.
Unless they all die. It's a thief in the night. Thief in the night. Come and grab you. And creep up behind you. So cute.
You have to have some food options. Wonder why.
How much money? Oh, that's the reason he didn't go after me. I didn't have any gold or any oinks on me. All has become clear.
I should probably keep some of these houses where they're moldy or something. They don't look very healthy.
I better be careful here. I don't have any armor. Okay, what happens if I hammer my own slanty shafty? Wow, apparently they don't like me hammering my own stuff.
I swear, if this Duke ends up killing it, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Yeah, you could still recover from it.
I mean, the question is, this world keep going after everybody is dead?
I'm not sure if they changed it. Fully insane and fully soaked.
Perfect.
It's the only way to play.
This doesn't look like it's gonna be recovered. There's too much polluted oxygen near the bottom of the base. And I don't really know what it's originating from. Maybe it's all the bottles of pee, but I don't exactly know what to do with those.
How, what? They bottle pee now?
Yeah, when you clean it up.
Wow. Back when I played, I think that stuff just disappeared. Like, you mopped the water and whatnot.
Yeah, you mop the stuff up, and then it goes to the bottom.
That's a bit of a change.
Kind of bottles of polluted water sitting around.
Bottled and polluted water. Where are you? Robin, there you are.
I didn't get very good generation in all honesty.
Raising, you want a suggestion?
For Hamlet?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, with your current run. Why don't you go to the, Thunderbirds for a full heal since your sanity is so low?
I will, eventually.
Okay.
I was just gonna buy gear here.
Question is that custom based or?
Yeah, it's my new one. If that's what you're
Okay.
talking about.
I almost thought that bit of jungle was poisonous.
Oh, it's like just like constant rain or humidity. Never-ending cycle of viciousness.
I thought that was the apocalypse.
Well, this is a great precursor to it, I guess. Why do I light the fire in my house if there's nothing to cook on it? I want it to dry out, but as you can see here, it's pretty much a pipe dream at this point. They're not gonna let me dry out. Yeah. When they behave themselves.
Building those walls there.
Keep them inside. Ever get the hell out of the way so I can build this.
Why don't you just drop a point between walls and destroy it later, so that way they get out of your way?
Yeah, I should probably do that, now that you mention it. I don't want them to be, like, trapped. But for now, that would keep them away from what I'm trying to do, so that'd be beneficial.
You should probably have some worker safe houses nearby. That way, in case they accidentally burn down your entire setup, it will get repaired automatically.
I didn't think the guard towers could burn.
Oh,
Can they? Oh, I've got...
it can.
Hmm.
I don't know, if you have a torque over where do you get it from?
I have to try. I don't think you do, but... Oh well, this is a good opportunity to see how well they perform. Granted, they're not locked in here, but still. Like, the idea was I could run around and then they would do the majority of the fighting for me. Because apparently these bat waves don't really have an end to how large they can get.
Yeah, they can pretty much just become run-ending at a certain point.
The fire might be a problem. Like if there's just too many bats around and they're all on fire.
It might just burn all the guards at once. Because fire damage stacks.
Yeah. Well, it might burn me to death as well when I'm running around in here. Maybe I should like run around the outside instead?
Yep.
That would be an
Imagine
idea.
It'd be hilarious if there were so many bats that were on fire in one particular location. They would one-shot any character.
That would
Funny.
be bad.
I wouldn't find that
Quote
funny.
unquote. Quote unquote.
I still feel like the pig guards should use pork paths instead of torches.
Or at least a lantern. Like they could
Yeah.
hold that in their hands if it needs to be in their hand.
It'd be nice if different, it'd be nice if you could actually invest in, like, training for your guards. So, like, so they won't hold a torch unless there's no other guard holding a torch nearby.
Hey, it's a
And
new
by that,
season.
they aren't within a light distance.
Hey, why are they freaking out again? I thought I gave them a noink. Oh, I guess it's too far away. Okay then. Really? Put money in mine pocket. Outrageous fortune. Me keep it. The other ones are completely ignoring it though.
Womp womp.
I'm gonna have to put more up. Okay, this is interesting. At what point do those vines stop growing here? Are they gonna grow through my walls?
Let's hope not.
So far they haven't. Do they grow on my roads? Yes, they do. That is not so good. Wow, 30 frames a second. No, is it 40?
I have a feeling that they also grow through your village.
But Enubis also suggested, is it possible to make pig trap? Oh, paid for the guards using a coin. Yeah, that's pretty much
It seems
what
that they
Eileen's
can go
suggesting.
through your only go through your diagonal.
Yeah, so maybe they can't grow through the roads. It's just that they grow through that one part where it touches the kitty corner part.
Whatever you want to call it.
Wait, what happened to all my halberds? Really? I dropped all of them? Huh.
Maybe they're in your house?
I guess so. Yeah, because if you look at the town here, it's fine. So yeah, that was the thing, right? Is because during the slush season, I didn't want to have to deal with constantly hacking my way through the vines when I wanted to get somewhere. So this seems to be viable then. Nothing really is growing on the road.
Unless it's diagonal.
Well, oh yeah. But see, when I put like an extra piece of turf around it, like right here, this is a good example. That stopped it.
I guess it works similar to wood, perhaps, but
Yeah, as opposed to it just being biome dependent. Some people suggested to me it was biome dependent and not turf or terrain dependent. That's supposed to be turf. It appears to be turf dependent.
I think it might be both. Because, I mean, it
In some
doesn't
biomes,
appear-
maybe.
Yeah.
In here, though, it's pretty obvious that it's turf dependent, because it did not go over this road when I built it like this.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also partially biome dependent. Because
In what way?
I've never seen it grow in the farmland biome.
But that's
Or
just the
whatever
turf. That's just turf it can't grow on.
Yeah, I guess it could be the equivalent of desert. You can still plant stuff on it. But it'll stop the bad stuff from growing.
I wonder if I could set it up to be a fire farm in some way.
You probably could, but that would,
It would ultimately only be exclusive for left.
Why?
Well, what do you want to set up as a fire farm again?
My, vampire bat trap.
Oh.
Right, because I have all of these guard pigs in one place. Like, suppose I hammered the houses down in the center, and then just turned that into the area that they have to go in to get killed by the fire.
That is entirely possible. But I mean, that's assuming that you can get a good, strong enough fire farm going.
It doesn't have to be that big. You just have a oink. An oink inside it, right in the very middle, have one oink, and then have grass balls around that, and then have like a couple of flingamatics. It should be doable.
Yeah. But I mean, the question is, does it turn into a... What's the fire farm fun?
The guard pigs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for some stupid reason I always thought that
Now-
fire farm would always be like a weakness.
They're obsessed with a cockroach. Wait, a scorpion over here. And they can't kill it because they can't get past the vines or the brambles. What are they? They're called brambles.
That's hilarious.
So they're just running into it.
10 out of 10. Best AI.
Yep. Say, maybe you should consider running a road into that ruinous entrance, assuming it's a important ruinous entrance.
Well, it's pretty close, but the thing is that you can't dig up the jungle turf.
Oh, I thought you could.
You used to
Nope.
be able to. I think.
Yes.
You used to dig it up and it would just disappear, but now you can't.
They probably did that because they didn't know how to make it so the turf would also have the overhead.
Well, whatever the reason, it's resulted in crappy frame rates for me.
Uh-huh.
Those are really bad all of a sudden, like 21 frames a second. And I even have a mod that's supposed to improve performance on that. Maybe I need a newer processor. Spend money on a game that doesn't require that kind of processor. Yeah, see, if I knock down the middle, I'm pretty sure I could build like a fire farm in the center there.
The thing is, a lot of people actually have trouble running Hamlet.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why. Having the loads all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Especially near that tall grass.
And the tall grass being a spawner, basically.
Yep. Because tall grass is pretty much always going to be picky. Is it night or dusk? Yes. No. If yes, roll dice between X And
I just realized if I knock these houses down, they're all gonna freak out and try to kill me, aren't they? That could make it really hard, because then they'll always be, until I kill them, they'll always be aggroed on me. I'd have to give away so much money to do that, though. Alright, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15 at the very least. And they never sleep, right? They never go home. This did make me realize one thing. I want to move more of that turf, though. I don't want any of it to be the stuff that, what is it called? The stuff that the brambles can grow on. It all needs to go.
what is it, hurricane season?
It's lush season.
Yeah.
Should probably get my nettles out. I'm gonna start sneezing anytime now. I'm really disappointed that I didn't manage to harvest any more nettles. Yeah, I have like a little farm set up for them and everything, but I didn't harvest them.
What is a nettle in the first place?
You haven't seen them?
No, I haven't.
They mitigate the effects of hay fever when you eat them. So you don't have to sneeze all the time.
That's cool.
Yeah, it comes in handy. Sneezing all the time sucks.
Where can I find them?
In the jungle. You can dig them up, transplant them. They need water to grow. And lots of it.
And I guess they can only grow on jungle turf?
Yep. So you gotta transplant them somewhere where there's access to water, jungle turf, and you gotta remember to keep refueling the water.
If say your berry bushes are within range of does that count as fertilization?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
I wanted to transplant my berry bushes and not have to use paper.
Yeah, it's tempting. Is it just me, or do they crank up the viciousness of those winds?
They probably did.
You got it for Christmas?
Yeah.
I got a Huggle for Christmas.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up.
Jeez, you tanked a lot of damage there.
Me?
Also good evening. Yeah,
From what?
starvation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so a Huggle is a type of snow.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, O-Song.
Also, it's more like a hoodie. It actually is a hoodie made out of a blanket.
That was most likely my last Merry Christmas of the night because it's no longer going to be Christmas in 4 minutes.
Yep.
I still get 2 more hours of Christmas.
Lucky.
Hacker.
Of 1 hour.
Cheater.
Stop modding the game, you script kid.
On.
So, I'm really excited because, okay, I think I woke myself up because I got a good idea in a dream. And it's actually an idea that will work in this universe and not just in the dream universe. So, I got a sewing machine so I can make plushes. And, I got the ingenious idea of see, I tried to print out a pattern that I made, but our printer isn't working. So I got the ingenious idea of just drawing one with a pencil, like the old days.
Yeah,
Isn't that a bit slow?
Oh, I thought you meant, is that a bit slow of me to finally think of that?
Oh, no, I mean, like, instead of printing it out, if you need a pattern and you end up drawing it, won't it take a long time?
Not really, I mean, because then I won't be being a perfectionist like I am when I use my drawing tablet.
Okay. So what are you gonna use the pattern for?
I'm gonna make a plushie of a character named Gaius because I already have like all the colors of fabric I need to make him. Skin color, orange for his hair, black, gray, and light gray for his outfit.
Wow. So this is going to be kind of like when you said you're printing it, you're printing cloth or are you printing paper?
Paper for the pattern. The pattern is what you put over the cloth before you cut it out to make sure you have the right shape.
Oh, okay. So it's a bit like a stencil or something. It's not like a physical like pattern, I guess.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to check my backup drive.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna draw out a basic pattern and then put it over the fabric and cut it out in the right shape. And I've decided to make the plushie bigger than I was going to because I'd like to be able to make it look higher quality, which means I'd need to turn it inside out after I've sewn most of it together. And
Right, so you don't see the seams.
yeah, and in order to do that, it needs to be big enough for me to actually pull stuff inside out.
That sounds cool.
I'm really
Let us know how it
excited.
goes.
I'm kind of tempted to like document my progress with pictures and put a finished video on YouTube of how I did it, but at the same time, I don't want anyone to know my secrets.
Hey,
So you, want to be you want to boast, but you also want to be lazy.
Yep.
Hey, I'd encourage documenting it. Like
I probably will.
anybody who's interested in doing it with you, can collaborate with them.
And I'm hoping to, if I like do a good enough job, I'm hoping to make a few more and sell them because I have way too much of each color.
Yeah, you mentioned I think one other time you had all this fabric.
Yeah, I
What
got
did-
it a long time ago. I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
try to make plushie by hand, but it's just too time consuming.
So what has changed? Like, how do you make it now that's a bit more automated? You're using
Well, the
stencils?
sewing machine I got for Christmas.
Oh, the sewing machine.
It's a cheap one, but it'll definitely do the job much better than my hands.
Yeah, understandably. Yeah, I wouldn't have even like considered doing it by hand, I guess. Whew.
And since it's my first sewing machine, it's probably good to have something more simple.
Yeah, you need something to practice on.
Yeah, I'd probably end up breaking one of the fancy ones like my mom's if I tried to use it. But yeah, I'm excited. I should, if I can find a pin somewhere on my desk, I should start working on it now.
So it sounds like you ended up getting something you really liked for Christmas.
Yes, I got lots of stuff I really liked, and I really appreciate your present too. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, it's not much, but hey.
Here's a pin.
Apparently Clay, quote-unquote, fixed the shadow hands in Hamlet, because now they actually enter the house and steal my fire again. So I'm sad about that.
That is kind of dumb, since you can't chase them off.
I really enjoyed having it as like a safe place for the fire when I was insane, right? Because like I could feel the fire there, stand in front of it and dry, and not have to worry about being having the hands steal it all the time, simply because I was insane.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ooh, more gears.
Greedy WX alert.
Hey, I'm just a rich WX. I haven't had to worry about. I have so much money. It's not even funny.
Hey, you want to hear a joke?
I should say oinks. Otherwise it might be like misconstrued. Sure, go for it.
Yeah. really like my new computers. It's a lot more capable than my old one. I officially dubbed this one Prototype because it was made already.
Yeah. You got it for Christmas as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Are you happy it's a laptop instead of a desktop, or did you not have a
I
preference?
don't really care. The fact that it's a laptop doesn't make that much difference to me. Other than the fact that I actually have to turn it off before I'm done with it for the night.
You're not planning on, like, taking it anywhere?
No, not really. Or at least not for the next few years. Plus, I have everything loaded onto a external hard drive, and not actually onto the internal, and not on the internal hard drive. So I would have to set up everything separately if I did want to use it that way.
Now what you can do is you can take your old Mac Mini and set it up as like a server and have it connected to the internet so you can access your files and stuff through it anywhere you go.
So basically, have it be like an extension of my iCloud or something?
Yeah, except something that you host locally. It might not be necessary if you have like a lot of space on your iCloud.
My iCloud is actually full, so...
Oh. Well, I mean, it's a good use for it. Like, it's a small little computer that is powerful and yet doesn't use that much electricity. It stays out of the way. You can hook up, like, external hard drives to it and then share those over the network.
Oh goodness. This plushie is going to be a lot bigger than I originally thought. But perfect! That just means I can charge more if I do a good job.
Yeah, you could even commission plushies.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. The only problem is I'd want to make
Shipping.
multiple of whatever I do. Oh, shipping isn't a problem. I can just charge them a little extra.
Even if it's a trash one, but yeah. What's the stupidest character from the stupidest thing they can think of?
Sans Undertale, because Undertale sucks.
I was thinking that. I was thinking. I'm throwing out. Some good
Sans
old
X
Sand
who?
un-
Who are they shipping Sans with?
What?
Oh wait, no, that's
Everybody?
not the kind of shipping we meant.
Wait, really?
We
We're
meant,
talking
like-
about,
Mail shipping.
yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
Don't
so you're
worry, we are not part of the toxic fandom.
Like you
think.
put a box
Oh,
in
damn it, dude, you so many double entendres there. Oh my
Yes.
God. You just did it again. I didn't. I was thinking like slasher or something. Like, wow. Okay, that explains it.
Don't worry.
Like
I'm
literal
gonna go-
shipping.
I'm gonna go grab some scissors. I'll be right back.
I'm too much of a weeb, I guess, to understand what regular shipping is.
Wait, raising the weed?
No, no.
What?
But like, why would I assume that, right? And when you say shipping, like, why would I assume
Yeah, totally.
that kind of shipping?
Definitely.
No, but see, the thing that also confused me then is you said no, as in mail shipping. I was like, what, like male characters getting shipped with male characters? So that's why it threw me again. It didn't do anything to clarify the situation. I was just as confused.
10 out of 10.
I suppose I could just pan flute. Oh my god, I don't think I have a pan flute though. Is it possible to even make a pan flute in Hamlet? If I could pan flute all of them, and then I could knock down the... Or would they wake up the second I hammered something? They might do that. They would do that, wouldn't they?
I thought you need to create a linked world since so much stuff you're unable to use.
I don't know. You can buy mandrakes, so if you can craft, I don't
Yeah,
have
but you can buy a deer clops eye, but you can't make the Ibarella.
True.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Day 90. Give it up for day 90.
Then you can buy walrus tusk, but you can't make the walking cane.
I can make a pan flute for you. I guess I'll have to get started on making the equivalent of the pressed agitator then, because I haven't made one yet.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
No, haggis pork crusader. The haggis pork crusader, I guess. It needs azure feathers.
Haggis pocus?
Yeah.
As if it wasn't complicated enough to say already.
Which was hard at already. Then we had a pirate's catch. Now we have a porcus.
Good evening, by the way, Freya.
Some,
How are you doing?
something for this stuff. August porcus.
Oof, these scissors are left-handed.
You have left-handed scissors.
Is that a thing?
The black market?
Yeah.
Is somebody in your family left-handed?
My brother and my sister are both left-handed. My mom is ambidextrous because she was forced to use her right hand growing up.
Oh wow. That's pretty interesting.
They thought it was evil to use your left hand.
Oh man.
A lot of people think that's the truth.
And I thought a lot of Christians nowadays were stupid as is.
Oof, those are fighting words.
Those are fighting words with a Christian in the chat.
Well, I mean, they certainly don't have the best morals.
I will admit,
You get 3 mandrakes in the second island? I've seen them there, but I haven't fought them yet. Is it that hard? I should go over there. Just like pop over there and give it a shot. Be a learning experience at the very least.
these stupid articles written by Christians on how Pokemon is evil. The articles don't even make sense. They're spewing random things that don't relate to Pokemon. They have 1 or 2 points, but most of it is, it's for the sake of the fun of mythology. The reason they have, like, Pokemon based off of mythical creatures is because it inspired them. Like, whatever. Anyway, I shouldn't be getting into this, should I?
Yeah, probably not.
It's only the real Battle Royale, come on.
Well, and the reason you
funny about those crazy ones. It's like they always say, oh yeah, you can't do this, or this, that's against the Bible. And then somebody points out that their divorce is actually against the Bible.
So what are we gonna say, song?
The reason you hear paper cutting is because I'm cutting the pattern that I drew out.
I
Alright.
can barely hear the paper cutting.
Yeah, you need to get some ASMR on that. Just put it right next to the mic.
It'll be another tag for the stream and we'll get more views. I mean, as long as I get some of the ad revenue.
Does Twitch even give you ad revenue?
Me? I'm not partnered with Twitch in any way, so no.
Oh, you have to be partnered.
And then it limits to where you can stream too once you're partnered.
Yeah, if you're partnered, you can accept tips and what's the other thing? Subscriptions, I think. And if you're affiliated, you can run ads as like ad breaks. Otherwise, any ads that like Twitch is running, just go to support them.
Hey, Greg, do you smell what the rock is cooking?
Not yet, thankfully.
Really? I thought I just saw one.
Yeah, rock's flying. I'm just waiting for like evening so I can get the mandrakes. Will the rock land on this turf at all? Like if there's space? No, apparently not. Some people are afraid of different and that turns everything evil. Just good old plain ignorance, unfortunately. It should land now.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, everyone has their own beliefs based on their own experiences as well. Like, I know a lot of Christians who love Harry Potter, but when I read it, I found it extremely disturbing and messed up. Then again, I was like 10 when I read it.
It's one of the few franchises of fiction books I've read. Aside from
But,
like Lord of the Rings,
like,
I guess.
I also read the Pokemon manga and thought it was super messed up, and when I tried to give it a second chance, I still thought it was super messed up.
It is.
Wow.
I'm not a weeb, I don't do manga. Proceeds to read, but insert generic manga.
I don't like Pokemon because it's anime, I like it because it's Pokemon.
That's something I would get into if I actually played Pokemon. I should probably run my life.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna eat you.
I just realized one of the easiest ways to like kill the snap tooths is to like drop something on the ground and then they'll go for it. And you can just wail away on them with no
Like a
consequences.
goblin?
Well, like food. You just drop food on the ground.
No, I mean, like their AI is like a goblin, kind of?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it would make sense because they look a lot like fantasy goblins.
Ooh, I'm being crowded. I'm evil mandrakes. Okay. Follow, follow, kill, kill. Let's see what happens here. Tank this guy. Oh, I killed them. They cried out when they died. Apparently, they do not fight the other vegetation. They're like bros. Where's
There
that?
we go. My pattern is complete. Now I just need to make it a pattern for the outfit he wears. Oh, this is gonna take forever.
How are you hoping to do it? You're by printing it with a computer? Or
No, since our printer isn't working, I'm just drawing it on a piece of paper and then cutting it out. To keep it symmetrical, I'm folding the paper in half and only drawing on half of it.
it's a good idea. I just realized I'm in trouble. So I didn't get any mandrakes from killing the mandrakes. I just got living logs. Where are your 3 mandrakes? They're supposed to be in the little area where the mandrake houses are. I saw them, right? Like I fought them. I thought that's what I fought. I fought something that looked like a mandrake.
An elder mandrake?
Yeah, the elder mandrakes in Hamlet.
Maybe you did a kidnapping? I don't know.
Have to buy them from the store at 50 Oinks each. Yeah, I can do that. I have quite a bit of gold. Or Oinks, I should say. It's not gold. I'm so used to like currency being gold.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Discord update that's gonna allow video chatting in the normal servers.
What were you using for video chatting before that?
Private groups in DMs.
I didn't even know that was a feature. No, I've never needed to use it, so... Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm a little bit apprehensive about that idea.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't usually video chat with very many people. It's just the few people I do, it'd be nice to be able to without creating a DM group.
Yeah, I really don't see a downside to it for those who use it. I just wonder if it'll be any good, because I know people like complained about Skype. Pretty much any video conferencing, I've heard like people who need to do it for podcasts and stuff complain about it not being like up to par to the standards that they need.
Skype couldn't even do the in-screen for Discord.
So
You know,
hopefully,
like when you're-
hopefully it goes good, but yeah, there's no guarantee by any means.
And of course, there will be no.
No, I don't think I do.
It's when you screen share, you can actually see your shared screen being screen shared. And in your shared screen being screen shared, you can see a duplicate of your shared screen
Like-
being screen shared.
Like looking through a mirror that's reflecting another mirror.
How is that a Skype problem? That's like the OBS problem.
No, Skype literally crashes when it happens. Discord cannot.
Oh, okay. I guess that's a pretty good reason then. Vine's best fuel? I just wanted to get some turf. I keep forgetting to refuel the sprinkler, and it's really sad because I'm not getting any nettles because of it.
Ooh, I wonder if I could use an X-Acto knife or something on the fabric so I don't mess up my patterns when I try to cut it out.
You don't think you'll be accurate enough with scissors?
No, especially since I am stuck with left-handed scissors right now.
Wait, you're not left-handed?
No,
Are you ambidextrous?
no.
Okay.
I only have the left-handed scissors right now because I have no clue where the normal ones are.
Right. The normal ones? Ooh. Bit of a normative claim there.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed. I don't know anybody in my, nobody in my immediate family is left-handed, but I think there was like an aunt who was left-handed that I had on my mother's side. So it's fairly distantly removed from me, but still. Well, what's your definition of distant? Maybe it's not. Yeah, apparently, I remember, they usually sell the oinks here at the Emporium, and there are none available at the moment, so I'll come back another day.
Oh hey, I'm a clever girl. I'll just do this. I'll trace over my pattern to make a second pattern that looks exactly like it.
Wait, you're a tracer?
I'm already Tracer.
No, I was making a joke in the art world terms.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm turning it into a video game.
Why is that
Reference.
even a meme?
TikTok? I think it was like a TikTok thing that like, people would react to it and saying it, whatnot. You know.
It made everybody wish that they had a news convenient place near them.
Oh, the ironic TikToks. I should definitely try to get more stores going, at least 3 oddities. Yeah, you're probably right with that. I should. That way I have some selection for sure. I can just visit one right after the other. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. I'll see if I can host anyone. Or what do they call it? Raid? I don't know. Like, I'm still kind of noobish on Twitch in terms of like what all the terminology is. What's the difference between a raid and a host? I don't know. And worst of all, why does Twitch make it so hard to like find the stuff you actually follow? Like I follow Don't Start. Okay, here we go. Wait, is anybody I know? Oh, All Fun Games is streaming. Okay, I'll host now. Okay, there we go. Have a good night, Rain. Or it's
Good night,
Ranny.
Raven.
Good night, oh sorry. Merry Christmas.
Crazy.
Good night. Colleen, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
And good night.
I mean, if you want, I'm bringing more